In this video, we're going to be talking about 5 things your ex secretly wants from you but won't tell you. Please stick around because I think some of these are going to be very surprising for you. Hey there, it's Clay with modernlove.life, and today we are going to be talking about 5 secret things your ex wants from you but won't tell you. Now, the first thing that they want from you is actually understanding. They want you to understand that this breakup was not an easy thing for them. It wasn't easy for them to go through this process. Even if it may have seemed like it was an impulsive choice of theirs, it probably came as the result of a lot of thought out consideration that, hey, this relationship isn't getting me what I want, it's not getting my needs met, and it's not really something that I want to do, but it's something that I feel like I really need to do. Your ex really just wants you to understand that they had an emotional process that led up to this breakup. This isn't them just trying to punish you. This isn't them trying to be a jerk or anything like that. They're doing this because they were experiencing problems in the relationship that caused them to say, hey, I think I just need to cut my losses here and go another way. The second thing your ex really wants you to understand from all of this is that they really want to feel that they made the right choice in this breakup. Breakups aren't easy, and people don't want to think like, hey, I made the wrong choice with this. They want to know that when they made a hard choice like this, that it was the right thing for them to do. So sure, you want to be able to connect with them and show them that there's a better possibility for the two of you, but you want to also validate the fact that, hey, this breakup happened and it was because something in our relationship wasn't working. They want you to understand and to know that they just want to feel that they made the right choice in this whole complex and very difficult process for them, most likely. The third thing that your ex really wants is for you to understand that they really just want to feel some sort of sense of hope and optimism for the future. Breakups are hard. Breakups are difficult. And if you're going to be able to walk through that pain, that challenge, that difficulty, even if you're the dumper, it's not like this is just some willy-nilly kind of thing for you. You have to sit down with someone and let them down and maybe cause them to cry and maybe feel guilty about all that sort of stuff yourself. If you're willing to do this, you have to be able and willing to think that there's going to be something better on the other side of that. Now, again, I don't know if your ex is intending to just jump right into a rebound relationship. If so, they're probably hoping for something better than whatever the problems were in your relationship together. Or maybe they're just wanting to stay single for a while and work on themselves or do something else. And in which case, okay, they're still trying to find something better than whatever was wrong with your relationship in the first place. Even if they just don't even know what they want, but they just know that the relationship that they had its problems and they just want to get out of that situation, they're hoping to welcome and call in something else, but they're hoping to bring in some sort of better future. They're wanting some sort of optimism in their life rather than a lot of the baggage that's dragging down the relationship that they're having right now. But before we go ahead, and some of these next ones are going to be pretty interesting, I think. If you like this video, please make sure you hit that thumbs up button for the YouTube algorithm, and also make sure that you subscribe to this YouTube channel as well too, and make sure you hit that bell icon so that you can get notified the next time we publish new content. Also, you'll get notified when we go live and do a live stream. I love being able to interact with people in the comments in a live stream, and maybe I'll be able to answer your questions if you hit that bell notification and jump on our next live stream. Anyway, the fourth thing that your ex really wants you to understand from this whole breakup and their whole decision is that they really want you to be happy. Now, I know that there are a lot of complex emotions that can happen in a breakup. Sometimes there's a lot of hurt feelings and baggage, and maybe there's a little bit of a grudge or something like that. But if you're to get past all of those petty feelings and just remember the person that they fell in love with, your ex probably just wants you to be happy. They don't want you to feel depressed. They don't want you to feel miserable. They don't want to feel guilty thinking that you're feeling depressed and miserable and all that sort of stuff. They want you to be happy because they love you, because they remember that person that they fell in love with, and they want to see that person happy. They also want to feel happy for their own selfish reason as well too, which is that they don't want to feel guilty. They don't want to feel guilty for hurting you. And if you can just bounce back quickly and move forward with your life in some way, they're not going to feel as guilty. What I also want you to understand through all of this is that your ex also wants to be on good terms with you. Again, there can be that time where someone's so hurt, someone's so lost, and you cheated on me, you said this, whatever, that they just want to hurt you because, as they say, hurt people hurt people. And so your ex might be kind of caught up in that maybe for a while, But if you're to boil all that down and peel back all those layers of hurt, there's probably a kind, loving person underneath all of that that really just wants to see you happy, that wants to see themselves happy, that wants the best for all the people in their life, that still remembers that person that they fell in love with, and that they really want to be able to make that strong emotional connection. And so what do you do with all this information? What do you do if you want to try and save your relationship? Well, the interesting thing is that a lot of this stuff is actually within your power. This is stuff that you can actually take control of. And as you start to do this, you can actually bring the two of you closer together. You can always demonstrate understanding to your ex. You can always show them that you understand the complex reasons that they may have chosen to break up with you, or you can understand their emotions in this process. You can also let them know that they made the right choice by not trying to invalidate their decision by begging and pleading and promising up and down that you're going to be different and all that sort of stuff, but by taking basically the Aikido stance and taking in that energy and redirecting it, and basically allowing them to say, allowing them to hear that, yeah, that must have been really tough. I understand that you had a really difficult choice to make here, but you know what? I think despite all the pain, it was the right choice for us because it now has opened us up and has allowed us to connect better, or something along those lines. Thirdly, you can also give them a hope for a better tomorrow and a better future, whatever that might look like. This can happen really easily when the two of you start to bring yourselves onto the same team and to connect better and all that sort of stuff. And as the two of you are able to rebuild that emotional connection with advanced relational skills and other sorts of things like that we talk about, there's a video card up there for a video playlist on advanced relational skills to help you learn all that stuff. But as you start to do this, you're going to be able to connect a lot better. And of course, if you're able to take responsibility for your emotional well-being, you can step into a greater place of emotional expression, of happiness, of pursuing your own values, of aligning yourself for things that you want as well too. And obviously, the two of you can be on good terms as you connect better, as you create same team agreements, as you move forward together, and as you build a new beginning for yourselves. These are all things that are definitely within your possibility and your option of possibilities available to you. But you have to be willing to take it. You have to be willing to take ownership of it. And that's really why we've put together an entire newsletter that's totally for free. I haven't talked about that too much, but it's over at modernlove.life/newsletter. You can find a link to it down below. As soon as you opt in, I'll give you a little report that goes over some basic common myths that people think about getting back together with their ex or saving a relationship that are honestly not true. I hate to dispel some of these things like the holy sacred no contact rule and some other things like that, but we're gonna be opening it all up. So please make sure you go ahead and sign up for that newsletter. Of course, I'll also send you advice, tips, and strategies to help you connect better and have great, strong, amazing relationships. But please go ahead and check that out down below. If you do want to learn about how to connect with your ex, you also might want to check out this video series right here on what we call advanced relational skills. They'll help you to really bond and create a strong and amazingly powerful connection with the person that you love in your life. Anyway, thanks so much. Take care, and I'll talk to you next time.